I made it to day 3 and I'm so cute in my hat because it's very cold, but it's gonna be, we finally got some clear skies. It's cold, but it's clear. It's beautiful. And I'll just give you a little bit of my view. I thought I had brought some of those kind of gloves now where the fingertips work with devices, but I didn't. So I'm gonna get my hands chilly for you guys. Look at this. It's gonna be a glorious sunrise. I'm really lucky to have this close by my house, and I'll try not to have my, because I have my hand in the way there. But anyway, it might be a little bit shorter video today. It's still 10 minutes from the official full rising of the sun, but it is already getting lighter and brighter out. And yeah, you know, one thing that I wanted to share with you today, sorry, I'm putting my glove on, so to wiggle the phone a little bit. You know, I was sharing with you, you'll hear me talk a lot about the Enneagram because it's one of the things I use in my coaching and I use personally. It has been a really helpful tool for me to help me not only understand myself, but understand other people, even if they're not into the Enneagram. But it has really helped my family a lot too. Us all understand each other and themselves, and then how we relate. It has been just like a game changer for our whole family. Even my husband, who is generally like, you know, he rolls his eyes at all this kind of personal growth stuff, and can be really skeptical, which now I know is just part of how God wired him, and that's actually a really valuable characteristic. All of our the way God designed us is beautiful, but because we are also, you know, divinely created in his image with full potential, but we are also fully human. And it's a struggle because just like most things, too much of a good thing becomes a bad thing. So we are two sides of a same coin. So the very characteristics that can really work for us and for the good, the common good of the world, and ourselves, is also the same thing that when it goes awry, can really harm us and harm those around us and become toxic. Or the term deadly sin, you know, that's one of the kind of phrases they use in the Enneagram world. What is your deadly sin or your fixation? So I shared with y'all yesterday, I'm a type 9, which is the peacemaker, and that my vice is sloth. And that doesn't always mean like couch potato-y stuff, although it can, which is part of why I'm outsmarting my personality type and my default settings by doing this challenge this year for myself. And some days will be challenging for me, but that's okay. This is what helps me have greater peace in the overall grand scheme of things, is moving through the discomfort and get moving. But sometimes it can look like procrastination, but total busyness doing things that aren't really that necessary while I'm kind of getting energy to do the thing that I need to do. So there's a little insight into how the Enneagram can be used. And also what I didn't realize, you know, this whole challenge thing, you know, had a main purpose, but just like many things, oh my gosh, all the birds are flying. So cool. Just like God uses things in multiple ways, but I don't have to get up and get all fancy for y'all. Not that I do that very much anyway, but sometimes because of the comparison trap and seeing what other people are doing. I'm like, oh, I need to look a certain way and have to present myself a certain way to be taken seriously. But that's not my style, y'all. This is my style. Like my cute hat. It's got pretend braids. So getting up this early and just getting out, and I love you guys, and I love myself too. But my morning time before I do this is Jesus time and meditation time and prayer time. And I'm not going to get up and get all gussied up. So this way I just get it done without having to worry about what the heck I look like. I don't care anyway. You want real people and realness. And so I'm going to come just as I am, my early morning self. And yeah, so, oh my gosh, so beautiful out here, y'all. I'm going to turn it around again, and then I am going to, it's actually not as cold as I thought. Oh, look at that. It's going to be beautiful. It already is beautiful. I've got some friends up in Alaska, and they get like 30 minutes of daylight. It's literally like the sun rises and it sets. And living with 30 degree below temps, and they go outside. I mean, that's just part of life for them. I'm like, well, if they can do that and embrace life fully that way, I can get out even when it's 20 something degrees. That's warm for them. So it's all about perspective, right? And that's part of my whole, that's another little silver lining or benefit of this practice is, getting to remind myself about that. It's about perspective. And seeing the sunrise reminds me I'm just a little speck on a big planet hurtling through space. And I don't have to get too caught up in this things. Like, yes, we need to take things so seriously, but not so seriously that we suck the life out of life, if you know what I mean. And take ourselves too seriously, because we have a creator who's in control, and that is a relief to me. And again, that is not an excuse to just be in my slothness, or for you, whatever, whether you know about the Enneagram or not, your pitfalls and your tendencies. Some of us are overly perfectionistic and controlling and think it's all up to us, and we make ourselves little G gods. And you know what? We can relax a little. We are called to do what we're supposed to do and do our best and try to be excellent. But ultimately, it's God's plan and his story. All right, guys. I think that's enough for me. I'm really going to enjoy this myself. I'm going to give you one last glimpse. Look how much lighter it's gotten just in a few minutes. All right, go have a great day. Rise and shine. Send me your sunshine or sunrise pictures or whatever you are doing to rise and shine today. This is not just limited to this few minutes of the day. This is about life. How are you showing up in your life? What do you need to rise up and shine for? All right.